Welcome students. I hope you are sound and safe at your places. In our today's video, we are going to discuss further topics of chapter Algebra. So, what is the next topic? If it is asked, what is the perimeter of square? So what is a square? A square is a closed figure having all sides same. If all sides are A and A, then what is the perimeter of square? Perimeter of square is 4 into side. We have to add all the sides. So 4 into. Now side is A. So A. So what is the formula? 4A. Similarly, if you have 4 rectangle, let's say length is L and breadth is B. Same, what is the perimeter of rectangle? So what we are having? We have to add all the sides. So L plus B plus L plus this B. So 2 times we are having L. So 2 into L plus 2 times we are having B. So now 2 into is common. So what it will become? 2 into what is left here? L plus B. So this way this becomes perimeter of rectangle. Now if you have some properties that we have discussed earlier also, commutative property, associative property that we have discussed earlier. So if same we are having commutative property of addition, if we are discussing about addition, so what we are having in that? We are having like this, 4 plus 3 equals to 3 plus 4. This way we are having. Now in algebra, instead of these fixed numbers, we are having variables. So if we have two variables a plus b, then it is equals to b plus a. So this is your commutative property of addition. Then commutative property of multiplication if we have. So earlier what we had? 2 into 3 equals to 3 into 2. This is our commutative property of multiplication. Now in algebra we are having variables. So if we take it as a into b, then it should be equal to b into a. Here let's take a as 2 and b as 3. So this way we can represent commutative property of multiplication. Then if you have associative property, so what we are having in associative? 2 plus 3 plus 4 equals to 2 plus 3 plus 4. This way. If we take 2 as A, 3 as B and 4 as C. Instead of these fixed numbers, now we are having variables. Then it should be equals to A plus B plus C. So this way we can represent associative property also. Now if we are having distributive property, then what we have? What we are having in distributive property? Distribute means we have to spread that. So if you are having like this, distributive property. So if you are having like this, 7 into 38. So this 38 we have to split. So it will become 7 into multiply these two, and these two symbol is of addition, so we have to add. So 7 into 30 plus 7 into 8. This way we are having for fixed numbers. If now in place of 7 and 38, in place of 7 you are having A, and in place of 38 if you are having B, then what to do? Now this we have splitted. So here we need 3 variables. So it will become 7 into, let's say, B plus C. We have divided this into 2 parts. So now this we will split into B plus C. And 7 is equals to A. So now we will multiply these two, A into B, symbol is of plus, then A into C. Now you will write this in the form of variables. So this way you can do easily. Now let's discuss the questions of exercise 11.2. So what we have, let's start quickly. First question is, the side of an equilateral triangle is shown as L. So side of equilateral triangle, that is L. Now he is saying find the perimeter of equilateral triangle using L. So what is the perimeter of equilateral triangle? 3 into side we have done earlier. So 3 into, now side is L. So 3 into L. So that will become 3L. Now question 2. Question 2 is the side of a regular hexagon. Hexagon means 6 sides, and regular hexagon means all sides are equal. So he is saying the side of regular hexagon is L. So it is L, 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 all are L. Then he is saying express the perimeter. So what is the perimeter? 6 sides are there and all are equal. So 6 into side. Side is L. So 6 multiply L. So that you will get as 6L. So this is your question number 2. Now question number 3. Let's start that. So in question number 3, what we have, that a cube is a 3-dimensional figure as shown in figure 11.11. It has 6 faces and all of them are identical squares. The length of an edge of this cube is given by L. Find the formula for the total length of the cube. So what we have for cube? This is a cuboid. Cube means all sides are equal. So for a reference we are taking this. We have to count edges. So how many edges we are having? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 these edges. Then 9, 10, 11 and 12. This way 12 edges we are having in cube and cuboid. This is a cuboid. In cube you are having all sides equal. So total edges we are having 12. And in cube, keep in mind all edges are equal. If one edge length is given L, then what is the perimeter? Perimeter means we have to add all, and there are 12 equal. So 12 into L, 12 L should be the perimeter. So this way you can do your question number 3. Now question number 4. He is saying a circle is given, center is C, then this is P. So when we join center with any point on the circle, that will be termed as a radius. So if anywhere you will join, this is also a radius. If you join like this, This is also a radius. So he is saying find the diameter. Now what is diameter? Diameter is when we join 2 points on the boundary of the circle in a straight line and it must passes through the center, then that is diameter. So this is your diameter. It is touching 2 points on the boundary of the circle and it is also passing through the center. So earlier we have said that this is the radius and this is also the radius. So 2 times radius we are having in 1 diameter. So our diameter is equals to 2 into radius. Now he is saying if diameter is d and radius is r, then what should be the diameter? So in place of diameter we will write d to radius r. So d equals to 2 into r, 2r. So this way you will get your answer for question number 4. Now let's move to the last question. What we have in that? Let us discuss. He is saying if you are adding 3 numbers in this format, this is your question. He is saying which property you are having in this. So in this we are having associative property. Associative property of addition. He is saying if you have to represent this in the form of variables a, b, c. So let's take this a, this is as b and this is as c. So here 14 a, 27 is b and 13 is c. So how we will write? A plus b plus c equals to 14 is a plus b plus c. This way we can write in form of variable. That's it for today's video. Thank you and have a nice day.